This Malian family has joined 2,000 other refugees across the border with Niger in the village Gaudel. They fled the Tuareg rebellion in the northern part of their country. Many are living in makeshift camps along the border with little food or water. Most say they have lost everything in the conflict. Jibril Walid and his family walked for 3 days to reach the border.
Our country is destroyed. The rebels are taking everything from us. I came here with my wife and my children because they took everything we had. We don't have anything anymore, nothing at all.
Separatist Tuareg fighters started attacking army bases in Mali's desert in January. They are renewing a decades-old independence fight, bolstered by weapons and fighters fresh from the war in Libya. The United Nations Refugee Agency says the conflict has uprooted 130,000 people in and around Mali. Around 25,000 of them have crossed the border into Niger. The International Committee of the Red Cross says the refugee crisis is deepening existing food shortages in the area.
In Mali and Niger, we face a double situation. The first one is linked to renewed insurgencies and fighting in northern Mali, where thousands of people had to flee. And the second is linked to food crisis that is affecting the whole Sahel belt, where people are lacking food, have lost their crops because of a lack of rainfall, and where cattle has no fodder to survive.
ICRC says the majority of the refugees are concentrated in the Talaberi region of northern Niger, one of the hardest hit by the food crisis. The ICRC is calling for an additional $13.4 million to provide food, supplies, and medical care to 700,000 people throughout northern Mali and Niger. The UN World Food Programme says severe food shortages threaten 10 million people across the Sahel region this year, including more than 5 million in Niger alone. For now, border villages like Gaudel are sharing what they have with the refugees.
Even us, we don't have anything either. It's been 2 years since we had a good crop, and this problem comes. But luckily, I thank God that recently we received a lot of help.
The UN Refugee Agency there has distributed water kits, cooking utensils, soap, and mosquito nets, provisions meant to hold the 2,000 refugees until a new camp opens further from the border in coming weeks. Anne Look, VOA News, Dakar.